Buying a new SUV in 2025 can feel like rolling the dice with your wallet. Prices are higher than ever, yet too many models hide serious reliability issues that only show up after the warranty is gone. We're not talking about minor annoyances, we're talking about engines that burn oil, transmissions that fail early, and electronics that just stop working when you need them most. That's why today we're breaking down 6 SUVs you should think twice before buying this year. Using real owner data and the latest reports from Consumer Reports and RepairPal, these are the models that promise adventure, but too often deliver frustration. Whether you drive every day or just want a dependable family car, this list could save you thousands of dollars and a lot of headaches down the road. The Jeep Compass has always looked the part: rugged lines, that proud Jeep badge, and an image of adventure. But beneath the surface, this SUV continues to struggle where it matters most: reliability. According to Consumer Reports, the 2025 Compass received one of the lowest reliability scores in its class, with constant complaints about oil consumption, rough shifting, and electrical bugs that never seem to go away. The truth is, the Compass has been running on the same generation since 2017, with only small facelifts to hide aging engineering. Owners report engines that burn through oil faster than expected, transmissions that jerk or hesitate, and infotainment systems that freeze at the worst times. One owner described it perfectly: "I love the look, but I can't stand taking it back to the shop every few months." If you're thinking of getting a compact SUV, the Compass might tempt you with its styling and brand name, but it's one of those cases where the reputation doesn't match the reality. In short, great badge, poor long-term dependability. The Volkswagen Taos looks like the perfect small SUV for daily driving, stylish, efficient, and backed by the VW badge. But owners quickly realize that this compact crossover is far from worry-free. According to Consumer Reports and owner data on RepairPal, the Taos has faced persistent reliability problems since its first model year in 2021. The main complaints focus on its weak 1.5-liter turbo engine and unpredictable transmission behavior. Drivers describe slow throttle response, lurching at low speeds, and constant gear hunting that makes city driving tiring. Add to that the usual Volkswagen electrical gremlins, infotainment screens, freezing, random warning lights, and cheap interior plastics that start rattling after just a few thousand miles. For many buyers, the Taos seemed like a practical alternative to the Honda HR-V or Toyota Corolla Cross. But while those rivals are known for lasting over 200,000 miles with minimal issues, the Taos has struggled to prove itself dependable even within its first few years. It's the kind of SUV that looks great on the lot but often disappoints after the honeymoon phase. The Jeep Grand Cherokee is one of those SUVs that carries a legendary name: strong, capable, and built to impress. But the newer models, especially from 2022 onward, have been struggling to live up to that legacy. Consumer Reports and multiple owner surveys reveal serious reliability issues, particularly with the plug-in hybrid 4xe versions. Owners report constant warning lights, charging system failures, and unpredictable powertrain behavior that can leave the vehicle completely unresponsive until restarted. Even the gasoline versions aren't free from trouble. Frequent electrical glitches, rough shifting, and sensor failures have frustrated drivers who expected more from a $45,000-plus SUV. One Grand Cherokee owner described it perfectly: "I love the comfort and design, but it feels like I'm beta testing a prototype." For a vehicle marketed as a balance between luxury and off-road capability, that's not a good look. Until Jeep proves they've fixed these recurring issues, the Grand Cherokee remains a risky bet for anyone seeking long-term reliability. All right, moving on, let's talk about the Ford Escape Hybrid. At first glance, it seems like a smart buy: great gas mileage, modern design, and a name that's been around for decades. But lately, this SUV has been getting the wrong kind of attention. From 2020 onward, owners have reported a growing list of reliability problems that make this hybrid more of a gamble than a guarantee. The most common complaints: rough transitions between electric and gas power, check engine lights tied to hybrid battery issues, and driver assist features that behave inconsistently. Some owners say the car randomly loses power or displays false warnings, forcing them to reboot the system. Not exactly what you want in a family vehicle. Even the interior has taken a hit. For an SUV that competes directly with the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid and Honda CR-V Hybrid, the Escape's cabin feels cheaper and wears out faster. Add all that up and you've got a vehicle that promises efficiency but often delivers frustration. If you're looking for a hybrid SUV that won't keep you guessing, this probably isn't the one. If you've made it this far, chances are you actually care about choosing a car that lasts. That already puts you ahead of most buyers out there. Around here, we don't chase trends, we chase reliability, smart value, and peace of mind. So if that's your kind of mindset, stick around. Hit that subscribe button and join a community that's all about cars that go the distance, not ones that spend half their lives at the mechanic. Next, let's talk about the Dodge Hornet PHEV. On paper, it's the comeback story, sharp styling, punchy plug-in power, and the promise of modern efficiency. But once owners start living with it, a different story shows up. Since 2023, reports have stacked up about check engine lights tied to the hybrid system, sudden power drops that force a pullover and restart, and software gremlins that make the screens freeze or the driver assist act weird. Add in random warning chimes, charging hiccups, and the kind of infotainment lag that makes every trip feel longer than it should. Inside, the materials and fit can be hit or miss, with squeaks and rattles showing up earlier than expected. For a tech-heavy SUV, reliability has to be rock solid, and that's where the Hornet PHEV keeps losing points. If you're set on a plug-in, there are options that deliver the benefits of hybrid driving without the extra drama. Now let's talk about a big one literally, the Chevrolet Tahoe. It's one of the best-selling full-size SUVs in America, known for power, presence, and family comfort. But lately, that reputation has been getting a few dents. From 2021 onward, Tahoe owners have now been reporting serious reliability issues and not the kind you can ignore. Transmission slipping, electrical glitches, and the same 6.2-liter V8 problems seen in the GMC Yukon, including lifter and bearing failures that can lead to complete engine rebuilds. And when that happens, we're talking about repair bills in the thousands. Then come the smaller frustrations, infotainment systems freezing, sensors misbehaving, and those random warning lights that make you question if your SUV is haunted. For a vehicle that easily crosses the $60,000 mark, owners expect bulletproof dependability. Unfortunately, the Tahoe still struggles to deliver that peace of mind. It's big, comfortable, and powerful, but if reliability is your top priority, there are better options that won't keep your wallet awake at night. So, there you have it. 6 SUVs that might look tempting on the surface, but when it comes to long-term reliability, they just don't hold up. And that's the real point here. In today's market, it's not about shiny screens or fancy trims, it's about peace of mind. A good SUV isn't the one that turns heads at the dealership, it's the one that keeps running strong 5-10 years down the road. If you've owned any of these models, good or bad, share your experience down in the comments. Your story might help someone else avoid a costly mistake. And if you want more guides like this one, focused on real reliability and honest value, make sure to stay tuned. Around here, we don't just talk about cars, we help people make smarter choices.